following program is sponsored by Michael W. Smith. The views expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Phoenix, Brother Mike is back on the radio. Welcome to HardcoreChristianity.com. Today's Bible study, LGBT, the train. Today on Hardcore. Hey, will you call somebody and tell them the radio program's on? Time for my announcements. Then it's time for the LGBT train. This is Brother Mike. I'm the professional counselor at the Arizona Deliverance Center. We're in Central Phoenix. We're on 15th Avenue, just south of Osborne Road, in the heart of Maricopa County, Arizona. I've been on the radio for 19 years. I've been a professional counselor for 39 years. Can you imagine that? I've been a counselor for more years than you are old. Remarkable. Time's gone by fast, I'll tell you that. I can speak to that personally. On the website, HardcoreChristianity.com, all of our ministry services are there. March is an exciting month. We have our women's seminar, the third Saturday of this month, the fourth Saturday of the month. I have my deliverance training class. It's free. Show up at noon and you're in. The women's seminar is the third Saturday of the month. That thing is our most anointed seminar. The thing is fantastic. Thursday and Friday nights we have hardcore teaching at the Deliverance Center, and we have a healing and deliverance service both nights. Both of those services are streamed on our teaching channel, youtube.com/House of Healing AZ. When you go to the website, you can get the old radio programs. They're all archived. You can hit the PayPal button and send us another donation. Thank you for that. We've got an app you can download on your phone now for donations. Sister Karen's on the homepage of the website. She'd love to list your house for sale. She loves working with born-again Christians, and thank you for all the referrals that you've sent to her. It's been fantastic. We are grateful for it. LGBT, the train, has left the station. Folks, this thing is going to explode very soon. It's well on the way. You can see the handwriting on the wall, as the Bible says. And it's all coming through brainwashing through social media, Twitter, Facebook, and the like. The agenda of the homosexual and transgender communities is being promulgated over social media, and it is incredibly effective. A Gallup poll just came out a few days ago, and a startling increase has occurred. In this new poll, LGBT has risen to almost 6%, largely driven by what group of people would you guess? Yes, you're right, young people, of course. It's almost 6% now. It was 4.5% in just 2017. That's only 3 years ago. The most dramatic shift has come from young people. 16%. 16% fall into the LGBT category of Generation Z. Those are people born after 1997. 9% of millennials identify as LGBT. Those are people born after 1981. Generation Xers, by the way, are less than 4%. Those are the people born after 1965. The baby boomers come in at 2%. Those are the ones born after the World War II, as you know, 1946 on. And those people born before 1946, barely over 1%. What's going on here? Since 1946 to 2021, you see a dramatic increase in people identifying as gay, lesbian, bisexual, homosexual, transgendered, the whole business. How in the world can that be going up? It can't be related to genetics. It can't be related to biology. There's no way to get an increase that at that level scientifically. You can't get an increase at that level scientifically. It's impossible. Can you imagine that? Guess which is the most rapid category of increase? The most rapid category, the most accelerated category. What would you guess? Yeah, bisexual. Bisexuality. Rodney Dangerfield, the dead comedian, cracked a joke on Johnny Carson many years ago. And he was always complaining about his sex life, and it was terrible, and his sex life with his wife was horrible, and so on. He made big jokes about it. But one of his jokes was, the best thing to be in life is bisexual. That way, you got a shot at everybody. And bisexual is accelerating so fast, it couldn't possibly be related to genetics or biology. What is it related to? It's so simple. It's so simple. Gender identity and bisexuality, homosexuality, is related to what? Choice. It's related to choice. It couldn't be related to biology with this dramatic an acceleration in our society. Of course it's related to choice. What's causing all this? I've taught it dozens of times over the last 19 years. Unclean spirits, sexual perversion demons, enter a person's body through abuse in childhood. Once these demons get into the child's body, what happens? They morph the child's gender identity and their sexuality during puberty. So when they come out of puberty, there is sexual confusion. There is same-sex attraction. There is gender identity, body dysmorphia. It's so easy to see. These spirits get into your body and they cause damage to these areas, just like they get into the body. A spirit of infirmity might enter your body, causing cancer or arthritis or some sickness or illness. It's clear. It couldn't be any clearer in Luke chapter 13. Demons can cause severe physical illnesses and terminal illnesses. Everybody knows that. Here's a term for you I want you to remember. Rapid onset gender dysphoria. ROGD. ROGD is a term that was invented in 2018 by some professor at Brown University. It came out in the Public Library of Science Journal. 87% of the teens surveyed, they sent out questionnaires to 256 parents, said that social influence on gender confuses teenagers. However, in the survey, in this research at Brown University, 63% of the teenagers had previously been diagnosed with one mental health disorder or one neurodevelopmental disability before deciding they were a different gender. What's happening? It's satanic brainwashing. The devil is swamping social media and attacking his favorite target, young people. He is confusing their sexuality. He is sending unclean spirits, lust demons, sexual perversion demons, gender identity spirits. They're entering these kids' bodies and they are starting to develop gender identity issues just like they developed in the previous generation. Homosexuality desires, same-sex attraction, bisexual attraction. It's all caused by spirits. And if it's caused by spirits, they can be delivered through deliverance and the blood of Christ. ROGD, rapid onset gender dysphoria. What's causing it? Social media. It's caused by peer pressure. It's caused by Facebook. It's caused by Twitter. It's caused by Hollywood. It's caused by satanic magazine like Teen Vogue. Romans chapter 1. For this cause God gave them up to vile affections. Atomia pathos is the Greek words. It means disgusting passions. Romans chapter 1, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Physikos is the Greek word there. It means physical use. Women changed the physical use of their bodies into that which was against nature or against what God created it for. Sex was created between a man and a woman. It says, quote, likewise the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, physikos, the physical use, burned in their lust toward one another, men were working with men, that which is unseemly, receiving in themselves a recompense of their error, which was appropriate. And they did not like to retain God in their knowledge. So God gave them over to a reprobate mind. Adokimos is the Greek word for reprobate there. It means a mind that has been evaluated and assessed and has been rejected. Why? Because the mind is under the control of Satan and mind control spirits. And it cannot be redeemed. A reprobate mind is a mind that has gone so far into sin that it cannot be redeemed. A reprobate, an unredeemable person, someone who is like the walking dead. What's happening now? That's exactly what's happening to our young people. They're developing reprobate minds. And it says, quote, they do those things which are not convenient. Katheko is the Greek word for convenient there. It means appropriate. Things that are appropriate. Like what? Homosexual, bisexual behaviors. These behaviors are rooted in childhood, usually related to child abuse in some form. Could be neglect, could be verbal abuse, could be sexual abuse. Sexual abuse is the number one method these spirits transfer. When someone is abused, a demon transfers into their body. You can be completely delivered. 602-636-5800. If you're a Christian, you're eligible for free counseling services. 602-636-5800. Please come quickly.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.